Commander. We've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself! You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Commander, I knew a mission of this nature was coming from the moment the rifts first appeared. It was, in fact, the very reason for our current arrangement. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt holds a certain enticement for one such as yourself. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No intergalactic heists, no fleeing jurisdictions, and no possibility of redemption when all the colonies are dead. Your mission is to rendezvous with De Vries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please, manage your affairs more carefully this time, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent De Vries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you have little interest in the laws of society, but hopefully a phenomenon that disdains the very laws of the universe will appeal to you. Ironic though it may feel, I pray the law guide you and your team.
Commander, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make, they say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does, didn't I just say? But this way you don't have to risk extended hibernation. Listen to me, rambling on. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get him. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just, well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says this. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think? I didn't think you'd say that. Strikes me as a mite unsparing, but anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors, she's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick. Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls it. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could as unbelievable as it may sound. Once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating and you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the... Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab, but you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the This may sound simple, but I cannot stress it.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Hear you loud and clear, Commander. Will do.
You'd better. You've no idea what I've sacrificed. I don't need a team led by some convict fouling it up. Yes, I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon.
Augustine! Agent DeFreeze.
Who? Niall?
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look up Mike Diff. Can't wait to see you once this is...
Same to you, Ibarra.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
But even I can't succeed alone. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door in order to proceed into the sector.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here? Misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two, dead.
Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Shouldn't we be dealing with security quick light, Commander?
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, what? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? No! I mean, yes, of course I would. Willingly. I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just, I will disable the defenses for you, Mallory. But in the off chance you happen to, and please do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more what's-its, would...
My slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure as its basic
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take central We'll stay well up.
So long as nobody pulls us into their trouble. Any Protectorate goon who gets in our way...
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here...
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing all manner of chaos down on us.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Pora, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I,
Drilling in progress.
show you when we get to where we're
Observe
going?
this unit's dogged determination at its menial task, and reapply yourself to your duties.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Understandable.
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
All it took was... I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan.
Have you seen Maui since their return? The state they're in, it saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Paradigm is ironclad.
extraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Of the Sovereign. You're here. I don't care where I'm assigned. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is superlative. Thank the matriarch we don't live in one of those greed-driven corporatist colonies.
They never questioned, never doubted, their zeal never lagged.
Quick once over. To do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call. Every subject ensures a glorious bounty for forever vigilant.
Commander, this wasn't part of the plan. You were to shut down the mechs, not raise further alarm. Get outside and reconvene your team. I'll be waiting at the skip labs.
We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all from one side of the galaxy against corrupt corporations. The Earth Directorate government is on your corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical government against corrupt corporations.
Give us a minute.
Tyrannical government.
Something's not right.
Or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments.
In the machine that keeps us productive, I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Yes, you! You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. Your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't see. So be diligent. Remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Attempting to move Agent Abara is not advisable. This unit will relocate Agent Abara to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to, per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Agent Abara, please respond. Agent Abara, please respond. Alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal.
What?
Seeking shelter!
there! Come over here at once! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. The automechs, I heard them firing en masse. By the matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke. No. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
Succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Never. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead. What do you mean, help me out? Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection. I'm not certain I follow. I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. You do that for me? Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate. Please remember what we spoke of.
The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
What is wrong with you? Maybe if you hadn't been wasting time hacking Protectorate and mechs, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion. You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station. Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
never placed a question! My vexation grows as this drags on. Right. Back to it. Over. Forever vigilant. Am not, nor have ever been, greatly fond of lurkers. Giving chase. Come on out. So we might talk this search completed in a logical and timely manner. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. Better take a gander. Come upon me unawares, you will answer for it harshly.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
To close those doors to keep the entire sector from coming down on us.
disruptive influence.
Remember, we're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. We're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced
I reckon I ought to reconnoiter.
I'm
inclined to give chase.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
What was...
But none of us... Remember, we're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing
One side of the galaxy to the next. The Earth Directorate is on your side.
We're all in this together.
Straight to it, then. Quiet.
Sensibly, I must reload. Hastening to cover.
Right? You were supposed to be... I should have known an ex-convict would have... Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think I'd betray you or the Earth Direct? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like the Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it. Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through. I was fond of him too. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no chance involved. This is no me. Farewell.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know...
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have started looking.
Welcome back to... Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to... Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities. Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demand. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7. Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Command. While the rift is a low to medium priority concern, Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when the satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, its Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now...
Anti-Cleo and Pal's bubble with chewable filter tip. Anti-Cleo and Pal candy tobacco. Also available in 2 other flavors, popcorn or sizzling cinnamon. Recommended by 10 out of 10.
This unit records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this, after discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra, unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to theorizing. Extracting the contents from this unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful, and Valerie units are not authorized to comment. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes. Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%. How are you feeling, Agent? Have you performed your advised rest and recuperation
period following the conclusion of your last mission?
Years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood... Oh, Commander, glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. More like 9 and change. And a rough 9 years at that. But who's kept... You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just might be you giving me more grace than I deserve. So then.
Confirmed. The Commander has received a full briefing on the follow.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. If she's of a mind to. She could use the information on that thing to destabilize the rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense. Searching. Mission parameters not...
Can't, Val. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries, she'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert ping wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start.
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave.
She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
uplifted. Let's see what's next. More music to aid in your earnest realization of portentous societal responsibilities.
can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, anyway, need something, Commander? It was less merger and more. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to, and now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out. Oh yeah? What's needling you? I could ask you the same thing. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence. But at least it'd have not much dignity and... Sorry, that was blunt. I'd say you've got cause enough yourself. But back to your initial question. Do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair. You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head. Ah, well then, thanks. At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the troopers.
Ready to wait on your command.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous, even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all? Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for... Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you got any... On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of the damnation? I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. Well, never too late to start. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way. Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, what? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole, as I've never heard of her. Can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Don't believe the rumors. Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere
How do you
else on
eat Purpleberry
Eden.
Crunch?
Real warriors eat it right from the box.
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than excuse me.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought of...
This is a mighty big decision, Doc.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. Sweet merciful law, as if I haven't enough to contend with than some would-be... In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone, I don't know. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers. I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot Now, was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even...
Good thing I don't prescribe. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. Here are my...
Hostilities are at a standstill. I aim to keep them standing still.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. Why, sure. You'd be surprised what, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, any particular topic you have in mind? Oh. Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being in Vox stations run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. It's a real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions. Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward operating base, they call. You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, they merged, rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue. My pleasure. Got anything for me in return? Of course I know that. We all do. Just trying to make some bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? Quite far, actually. In fact, we're all the way up to 18 of 19. Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get but the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hoop. At present, my top favorites are 1, the drunken haggler, 2, accessories, 3, absinthe-minded, 4, the fair shake. Now tell me, which would make... Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Wait, have you already read it? Did you sneak in here whilst I was on break and peruse it and it's... Well, you must be some kind of intuitive business genius then. Hope you're not staying in town long. Don't need the competition. Reckon so.
Guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
No. Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation with each unauthorized act.
Yes, but you must understand the Protectorate citizen.
Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the...
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised...
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids.
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both...
Yeah.
Good. See that it... And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Car. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using, but which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional. I say, anyone can be an... I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities right now at this moment. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Would that hat? Absolutely.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. You can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Auntie may demand Car and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, the Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refresh. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I've not heard from her in some time. Consequently, Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of... But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to... Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had, I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps the record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Car shall not take kindly to your working with me. Though that is a bridge most worth an opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger and find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.